And welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Angela.Bellantone, and she is with the Beaufort County School District as the Project LEAP coach. And so, Angela, welcome. We're really excited to have you here today. We're going to talk all about the LEAP program. So, as we get started, give us a little bit of a background of what the program actually is.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad to be here. The LEAP program is a new program for Beaufort County Schools that we're very excited about. It is an alternative pathway to teacher certification. So it is designed for people who have college degrees and maybe they started in another career and have decided that they want to start teaching. And they do not have, though, that teaching certification because they didn't get their college degree in education.
Okay.
So this gives us the opportunity to work with those teachers or those potential teachers and get them into our classrooms and provide them with the knowledge that they need about teaching. Because coming from other careers or other degrees, they bring a lot of knowledge, they bring a lot of skills that they've developed in these other areas of their life that are great for our classrooms, they're great for our students. They're just missing that formal training in teaching.
Right.
So we get to then build their professional development around specifically what they need. And that's, to me, what's most exciting about LEAP. There are other alternative certification programs in the state that have existed for quite some time. But the difference with LEAP is that it is really job embedded. So we get to see them teach, look at what they need, teach them some strategies and some skills and some theory, and then get to go back in and see them apply it and help them apply it. And it's that on-the-job training and that classroom embedded work that I think is going to be most important for developing these teachers.
Well, it sounds like a really interesting program. And so talk to us a little bit about the qualifications somebody needs to have in order to maybe qualify for the program. Obviously, as you said, in their life, they've got a lot of knowledge and education, but not that teaching component. So what is it that you're specifically looking for when somebody's applying for this program?
Yes. So in order to qualify for the program, they do need to have a bachelor's degree or higher. So they do need to have some sort of degree in the content area that they are interested in teaching. And they do need to have a minimum GPA of a 2.5 so that we know we are getting candidates that are very educated and well-skilled in the content that they're going to be bringing. And then lastly, they need to get into the program, they do need to take an initial praxis test. And the praxis test is a national teaching test that tests their knowledge of the content area. Because we are not providing the education in the content area that they teach, like math or science, we're providing the content in teaching. So they do need to have that before they begin. And of course, they are working with students and they are in our schools, so they do need to have a background check.
Sure.
But they come right into the schools from there, and then we start the training with them directly. As the instructional coach in the program, I facilitate a lot of that training. They're also supported by a teacher mentor that helps them along the way. And then we get them ready to take a second praxis once they're already enrolled in the program. At the end of the first year, they take a second praxis in something called Principles of Teaching and Learning. And we have prepared them for that so that they have that teacher knowledge.
So the entire program lasts for a year before they're then certified?
Well, the entire program actually lasts for 3 years.
3 years. Oh, wow. Okay.
Because we do it in conjunction with what we call our induction program, which is something that all new teachers go through in the state of South Carolina. So it is, they get an initial certificate, and then they will eventually end up with that professional certificate at the end of the 3 years. But we support them all throughout those 3 years, provide them with instructional coaching in their classrooms, provide them with a mentor, and help them work through all those components.
Well, it sounds like a fascinating program, and there's a lot more to talk about when it comes to this program. So after a quick break, your colleague, Woody Melton, is going to be back with us to tell us a little bit more about how we get those people involved in the program. So stay with us.